Well, hello, welcome back to the channel, and today we're talking about WWE 2K26. If that does not interest you, well, too bad. You clicked on this video, so you're going to listen to what I have to say. They released a trailer, a gameplay trailer over the weekend at the Royal Rumble. My thoughts on that will not be in this video. Maybe I'll talk about it another time. But anyway, so they released the gameplay trailer over the weekend for 2K26, and I'll kind of go over what I thought about it and kind of give some notes and stuff like that. So first and foremost, the game looks great. I mean, look at the models. The game, I mean, it should, right? They're only doing current gen consoles this time, so just PS5, current Xbox, and Nintendo Switch 2 and PC. So no PS4, nothing like that. So the game is primarily focused on the current hardware that we have right now. So that's good. So it's all focused on the current stuff we have. So it's just 4 versions of the game. Xbox, PS5, Switch 2, and PC. So that's good. So yeah, like I said, the models look great. I mean, fantastic. Everything looks polished as it should. And then the first thing I saw on the trailer that caught my eye was the Inferno match. Now, if you see, it's Kane the Undertaker. Inferno match looks like an Attitude Era arena. I don't think we've had the Inferno match since SVR 2010, SVR 11, I believe. It's been over a decade since we had an Inferno match in a WWE game. So it's cool that's back. I'm not sure how the mechanics work. I know when it was around the first time, there was like a little meter on the bottom of the screen with the temperature. Throw that up there. Throw that up. The temperature up there. Throw that up. That's how the mechanic worked. Once it got to a certain degree, the fire would be over the ropes, and that's when you'd be able to put your opponent over the ropes and win the match. So we'll see if that mechanic's the same. I'm looking forward to it, especially creatively. That's a lot of fun to have a different match type. Another thing that they didn't put in this trailer, but I'll mention right now, they have a 3 stages of Hell match that wasn't in the trailer, but it is an option that you can do. So that's cool to have another match type that is available in the game. So then after that was a dumpster match. I don't know if the casket match is in there as well, because casket match was in last year. They put a dumpster match in, so I'm not if that's going to replace it. But the dumpster match is in, as you see. The dumpster match is in there. And then you see the screenshot there. 4-man commentary with Corey Graves, Michael Cole, and Byron Saxton were in the last game, but now it's Corey Graves, Michael Cole, Booker T, and Wade Barrett. So it's a 4-man commentary team in the game. I'm not sure if it's going to get split up. I'm not sure if it's going to be 2 versus 2 and 2, or it's going to be all 4 at one time. That might get a little crowded, but maybe they'll do 2 and 2, or again, I don't know how they're going to do it, but it is a 4-man team this go with all 4 of them in the game. And then that arena that we're looking at with Natty and Finn Balor, some kind of graveyard with shopping carts, and I don't know what that is. I'm looking forward to seeing it. It looks like when they showed like the overview of it, it looked like a vast area you can like explore and stuff like that. So I don't know what that is. I don't know how you unlock that, wherever that is. I'm sure maybe it's some kind of arena you could unlock in like a story mode or something like that, but it looks a lot of fun, looks a lot of ways to explore. So that's going to be fun to play in. And then table stacking. Now, table stacking was a thing that I know was in the older games. I don't recall it being in last year, because I don't think they would have shown it off, right? They wouldn't have shown Devon stacking the tables in that cell. So I think that's glad that's back. I don't know why it was taken out to begin with, but table stacking looks like it's back, which makes a lot more fun, a lot more creative moments that you can do in the game with table stacking. So that should be fun. Thumbtacks. You see John Cena grab a bag of thumbtacks, dump it in the ring. I don't recall thumbtacks ever being in a WWE game before. Not that I remember. So that's going to add some level of creativity as well to like hardcore matches and stuff like that. So that should be really interesting to implement that option into the game, into some matches. Thumbtacks would make a great moment for, if you're doing a match and you bring a thumbtacks, oh man, and you don't do it all the time, but it's something that's an option which is really neat to have the thumbtacks in the game. Then I saw the thing you see right here with Io Sky, create a spectacle. I don't know if that's just a tagline for the game or it's actually an option you can do, like create a spectacle. I don't know if that's a thing, after your options or whatever, but maybe it's just a thing that was mentioned for the game itself, but it seemed like it was some kind of maybe moment you can create or something like that. But again, we don't know a lot about the game yet as far as like what modes are in the game, and just kind of just this brief overview that we were shown. So we'll see if that has any impact on the game at all, if that's an option. CM Punk obviously is the cover star of the Standard Edition game. So it looks like he's like the main story mode. CM Punk Looks like you fight a former version of himself, so I don't know what his mode is going to entail. It looked like he's going to face a former version of himself from Ring of Honor. Looks like he obviously to talk about the storyline with him and Drew McIntyre. So again, a lot of unknowns with the story mode for Punk, but I would assume he is the main star of the story mode that you're playing in the game is with CM Punk. And that was kind of my overview of the trailer. It looked really good, like I said, but it's still early on. We have about a month to go before the game is released, so there's a lot of things left to be that haven't been said that need to be said before the game gets more, traction and more like meat on it before we see what this game has to offer. That was a very brief overview of what it can offer. So that's basically it for my feelings on the trailer and stuff like that. What I know and what I noticed. So there are four different versions of the game. 3 of them with Triple H on them. The pre-order is already out now. I'm drooling on myself. The pre-order is out now. Is it with a Joe Hendry pack, which is like a Joe Hendry faction card and stuff like that, which I don't play my faction. My people might. I do not. So I have the pre-order bonus is a Joe Hendry pack. The standard edition drops March 13th. Everything else, the King of Kings, Attitude Era, and Monday Night War edition drop a week earlier on March 6th. The King of Kings edition is $99.99. The Attitude Era edition is $129.99. And the Monday Night War edition is $149.99. So those are your prices for the games. If you want the game early, those are your options. If you just want to get the game in general, you have to wait until March 13th to get it. The standard edition comes out March 13th. The other editions come out March 6th, a week earlier. As for me as a creator, now, if you're watching this video on my Bad Attitude BD channel, this doesn't really apply. But if you're watching this on my DW Universe channel, with my Creator Wrestling Federations on, I'm not going to switch games. I know there's a lot of different options when a new game comes out to do certain things. I'll see what the game offers, but I'm not going to switch. I mean, I just started doing the show on 2K25. I'm not going to, because it took me a long time to create the characters, movesets, entrances. It took a long time to get that set up. But what I'm going to do is if I see a story or a match that calls for something in 2K26, for example, if I want to have an Inferno match with like Lance Burton and Shang Tsung or something like that, if I want to have a match between some people in an Inferno match, I can create them in 2K26 and use the game and use that mode for those characters. I'm not going to create every single character for that. Like I said, if I want to use a match, I want to put thumbtacks in this, then I'll create Adonis Creed versus Al Capone or whatever, right? I'll do that and I use those characters for that specific match. I'm not going to create all characters over again. So if the game calls for something that I want to use, I'll create them in that and then we'll go from there. But I'm not going to implement everybody in the game. It would take too long to do that over again. But I can periodically move people over if I want to use the game for something else, right? As far as like me creating stuff in the game, I'm looking forward to it. There's always something different in the game to look forward to and to, explore, and this game has a lot of exploration for what I'm seeing so far, but it's like I said, it's very early, and we'll have to wait and see what the game offers, but I'm super excited for it. I hope you are all too. Like I said, it comes out in about a month from now, so we'll be seeing a lot more, I would hope. Then just show that and that's it, but we'll be seeing a lot more, and I would assume in the next coming weeks for this game, like different trailers, different characters, different things, a lot of different things that we're going to talk about with this game, I would assume, before the game drops in about a month. Okay, Discord just went off. Okay. So, the game drops in about a month, so we'll have a lot to look forward to leading up to that point. Let me know in the comments what version you're going to get. Are you going to get the Standard Edition, King of Kings, Attitude Era, Monday Night War? Are you going to get all three Are you going to get all three extra editions? King of Kings, Attitude Era, Monday Night War, because you're a Triple H fan. Triple H, Triple H, Triple H. Put it up there. All Triple H editions, because you like Triple H. You want to see his Photoshop pictures on the King of Kings and Attitude Era and Monday Night War edition. Zoom in on Triple H. There he is. COO of WWE, everybody. Triple H edition, coming 2027. He's a cover star of 2027. Book it. WWE 2K27 Triple H edition. It's Triple H story mode. I mean, as terrorizing and Hunter Hearst Helmsley and Triple H the game, and then as he rises to the top of the company as the COO, goes from terrorizing to chief content officer. What a journey! All right. So that is it for me, everybody. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. Lets me know you're enjoying the content today. And subscribe, you might as well. You're already here. The button's right there. It's not that hard to click it. Just do it. Helps me out and lets you know that you'll be notified of any new videos coming up. There'll be a lot of videos coming up soon. Some 2K25 maybe. We'll see what happens before 2K26 come out. I will be getting 2K26 when? I do not know. It's none of your damn business. But I will get it at some point. And we'll do some creative stuff on there too. Alright? So thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you guys next time in the next video. Bad Attitude BD out. Subscribe.